Hello everyone! I know it's been a while, so I decided to provide y'all with a little life update to explain why uploads are most likely going to slow down a lot. The biggest factor is that I recently got a new full-time job working in healthcare. I'm a pediatric psychometrist, which means I give psychological assessments to children to see if they have learning disabilities or stuff like autism, ADHD, OCD, all that jazz. I plan to go back to school to get my master's degree, but for now I'm getting work experience. For those of you that follow my community post, you may be wondering, hey, I thought you were a first grade teaching assistant, what happened? Well, that is a whole tangent that I will go on right now. A week before I started working for that school, they told me they were moving me to special education pre-K, even though I had literally no training working with that population. I accepted it because I had no other job options and needed a job. I loved my students to death, but let me tell you, first grade, which I had experience working with, is extremely different from pre-K, especially special education. Children are usually potty trained by pre-K, but with special ed, there are a lot of developmental delays, so I was changing diapers and also helping them eat. I was also physically assaulted by my students often, which I'm glad they were only 4 years old so it didn't hurt too bad, but that's not something I wanted to deal with every day. They did not have enough people in that classroom for all the kids in it, mainly because they literally couldn't hire anyone to work there. Which makes sense because dang, if I'm gonna be punched in the stomach by a 4-year-old, I'd at least like to make above poverty line wages for it. I stayed for a few months, and although my school district loved me and begged me not to leave, I decided I'd rather work somewhere I wasn't getting, assaulted and paid peanuts. But again, I loved my students, and I never held it against them, because almost all of them were autistic and nonverbal, and didn't really know how to get their needs across otherwise. I did teach a few of them how to say simple things in sign language like help or more, but I'm not fluent in ASL, so that's all I really knew. Anyways, tangent over. I really like my new job, and I've been enjoying it, but I do work 40 hours a week now. On top of that, my commute is 1.5 hours long. Yes, to and from, so I spend 3 hours driving every day on top of the 8 hours working. I want to move closer, but I have to save money to move out of my parents' house. All of that is to say, when I get home from work, I literally don't have time to do anything except shower, eat dinner, scroll on my phone a little bit, then go to bed. Which means I don't have a lot of time to make videos. But as I always say, no, this does not mean I'm abandoning YouTube. I get a lot of comments that ask where I am and if I'm coming back if I don't upload for like 2 months. I want y'all to know that you should not be worried about me leaving YouTube unless I haven't uploaded in like a whole year. I'm a working adult, I'm busy, so at most, I can try to get out 1 video a month, but likely it will be less. I do have some good news though. I registered and booked my hotel room for Furry Week in Atlanta 2024, so if you're going, you'll likely see me there. I'll be bringing my fursuit and videotaping a little bit so I have some content to upload. When the convention gets closer, I'll make a video about how to find me if you're going. Maybe in the future I'll go to conventions out of state, but for now, Furry Week in Atlanta is the only convention I go to every year. I'm excited for it though, and I can't wait to see my friends. So, I hope this video cleared up my sporadic upload schedule and inactivity. Maybe when I eventually move closer and cut my commute time down, I'll feel a little less stressed and have time for more creativity. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, shine bright!